Shalom. Once again, it's your brother Badi, and you're back at you with another lesson. Want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Akakadash, and double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the hopefully left that pushes the truth in the four corners and highways and byways. All honor is due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Akakadash. This lesson is basically based on these hypocrites, these two-thirds, these scoffers who is always be saying the end time. The scripture said that we gonna says that the end is near, and the end is nigh unto us. Why, it was written all 1,000 years ago. How long ago it written in the scriptures? It was saying that. You understand me? And the question is that how we know that this is the last generation? How we know this is the last days? How we know this is the end? How we know that this is the time when Yahushua gonna come and visit the world that he made? It's because of prophecies. You understand me? These things have to be written, yeah. The time is near when you see certain things happen. Certain things didn't happen back then in the days. You understand? When it was written. This is not even for that generation, it's for this generation. You understand? So this is Luke 12:54. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower. And so it is. Right? These people could know when rain gonna fall. They could look at the sky and say, hey, rain gonna fall, bro. You know what I mean? It said, and when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. They could read the skies very well. The scripture said, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? How you discern this time? Because the Most High block most of your eyes. You understand me? You can't see what going on in society today. You can't see that the RFID chip going to be coming to pass, which is this one of the major prophecy of end time. You understand? So let me jump over to where it was said. This is Luke 21 and verse 29. And he spake to them a parable. Behold, the fig tree and all the trees. He said, when they now shoot forth, ye see and know to your own selves that summer is nigh at hand. Right? So likewise ye, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of Yahweh is nigh at hand. When you see certain prophecies kick off, then you know the time is at hand. You understand me? Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. You see? And he was talking to the people that he said this to, them same people back here today. He was saying that it's like this. Put yourself at that time, at that point in time. You understand? At that point in time. It's like, how to say this? It's like, Yahushua, you there in that generation that at the time when Luke 21 was written, when he was saying what he was saying. Right? So he was telling them, this generation shall not pass. Which means this same generation that actually heard these words back here today. You understand? The generation also back here today. Now we go on to see. It said, till all be fulfilled. And it's basically within third or fourth generation, and the people is come back again. You understand? And this is what happening right now. These people don't reincarnate, they come back. Because the people who pierce Yahushua, the scripture said they shall see him. All them they're back right here, so. Right, so now you go on. It's a heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. And it's talking about this kingdom. Right? And the Most High done decree that the generation shall not pass. And this is them here back today. The same generation will preach Yahushua. The same ones who put you up to rob us every single thing they back right here so today. And they got for see with their own eyes. Right? Now let me go into this. I got a few precepts put on. And I'm getting out to the way as best as possible. I mean, they get enough more precepts that could prove that this is the last generation, right? But I'm just go straight to the point with certain things. This is Matthew 24 and verse 6. Salakia. I understand what's going on here right now. Good. Matthew 24 and verse 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And this is the measuring stick, the scriptures. Right? We look at the time that we're in. We hear about rumors of wars and these things. Right? You hear about all these things, but the end is not yet, because well, when the RFID chip become mandatory, then we gonna know Jacob. Well, we already in Jacob trouble, but this is the ultimate test. This is the main prophecy. This is like the end of everything. You understand me? And this is very near. Back 2,000 years ago, 2,000 something years ago, these things it was said then. The RFID chip didn't even come into plan yet. It was a vision. You understand? Them things didn't even come into plans yet. But now in this generation, these things happening. You understand? Now in this generation, these things are happening. A time like never before. Right? So let me go on it. This is Zephaniah. I'll go to Zephaniah. Old Testament. This is Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. So therefore, wait ye upon me, said Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. And these are the nations. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, and pour out upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. You understand? So Yahweh Shai gonna come and judge all these nations. But the main thing is that we have to wait ye upon him. We can't rush these prophecy, buddy. The prophecy most obviously the prophecy had to be written for it to even be known as a prophecy. When it come to pass, it had to be written 2,000 years ago, but now it's gonna be fulfilled because it's a prophecy. We wouldn't expect it for was to be written at that time and then be fulfilled at the same time. Remember, the scriptures then don't give you no specific time. Only Yahweh Hashem Yahushai know when these things gonna happen. But what he gave us, the scriptures whereby it gives us an approximation of how near or how far something is away. You understand me? This is why the scripture says, measure out the time diligently within itself. In the second Ezra 9, which means get them scripture. You look at the time, see what pass, and say, hey, yes, we get like 5 more prophecy more for this to happen. Or we then near, just this more prophecy got happen before something else happen. You gotta look at the prophecy and the time within itself. Look at the time that you're in. You know? Yeah. This is verse 9, read 9. It said, for then will I turn to the people of pure language, Elashwan Kodash, the Hebrew, ancient Paleo Hebrew, that they may all call upon the name of Yahweh to serve him with one consent. And this is what's happening right now. The scriptures, this is the worst captivity that the children of Israel went in. We forget the name, we forget everything. All the other captivity, they already had the name. But now these things has been returned unto us. He turned back a pure language unto us. He gave you back your language, he gave you back your name. Because what? Now it's time that we got called upon him. Because why? The things that he's about to put down in this generation is none like never, never, ever been seen before. You understand? And I mentioned the RFID chip. Which this to prove also that this is the last gen, this is the time, this is the end times, bro. Because this prophecy didn't happen, or they didn't even come into play until now, and this is the end. This is the end time prophecy. Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. Yeah, it was written back then, but well, when this prophecy come to pass, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. And we know this is the RFID chip, right? Because this currency, this stable currency, is going to disappear, right? Because it's about small and great, yeah, I know man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? So when this prophecy, the point is, I hope you are getting what I'm saying. This prophecy ain't come into play until this generation. This is an end time prophecy, right? This is an end time prophecy, bro. Let me go to 2nd Esdras. This is 2nd Esdras 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently within itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this prophecy, the RFID chip, when it becomes mandatory, then we know for sure the end is right around the corner. You understand? They're right around the corner right now. It's just a matter of time that the prophecy become the mandatory. The chip become mandatory. The chip is out. We know who's the mark of the beast. We know it. This is how we know it's near. Because it's measure the time diligently within itself. We're in the time with the chip. And on verse 5, it said, for like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yeah, the end is manifest, bro. If you go to Daniel, I'll jump back to this here just now. If you go to Daniel, it says, Daniel 11 and verse 27, it says, and both these kings' hearts shall be to do mischief, and they shall speak lies at one table. And this when Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un had the little community array, they're talking about, they're going to do peace, this, those lies they're talking to one another, to the people, but it shall not prosper, for yet the end shall be at the time appointed. No matter what they say, what they do, they're going to stop making nuclear missiles. We're going to be in peaceful at this time. No, whoever you're watching me, shall say though. Because at the end of the day, if you go to the scripture, Daniel 4 and 17, it says, this matter is by decree, by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it, beasts of men. Right? And this is these elites, them beasts, damn men. Right? I read this Daniel 4 and verse 17. The Most High is the one ruling this kingdom. He ruleth in the land of men. Right? So no matter what they say at one table that, hey, we're gonna get peace for time, no. The Most High said that, hey, he controlling things, and whenever he said they are gonna start war, this it. But the point is that These scriptures, certain scriptures were not fulfilled at that time, but now these things are happening. Now these things come into pass. Right? Let me go back to, oh God. Let me go back to 2nd Ezra 5%. Alright. Let me go back to 2nd Ezra 9. I'll finish that and then we read Hebrews. 2nd Ezra 9. 5. Right? It's verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in the wonders and powerful works. But the plain beginnings, brother, the time the Most High plain beginnings, and only the prophets could see these things. It's very plain, bro. The scripture said, write it and make it plain upon table that he shall run that feedeth it, because it's so plain. The RFID chip is right there. That is the mark of the beast. And ending in effects and signs. But the end is near, the end is manifest. We don't get the sign. The RFID chip is the main sign. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. And you gotta believe it, that this is the end, bro. This is the ending and no other body. This is the worst captivity thing and no other captivity. This is a time like no other we going into right now. We there in right now. You understand? It's a time like no other, bro. What else you want, Mr. Scarfo? This is Hebrews 12 and 1 to 2, and I'm close it off with that. Hebrews 12 and 1. Wherefore, seeing it also we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witness, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. We gotta run this race with patience. This is not we can't want prophecies kick off when we want, because remember, prophecy, it had to be written, bro. It doesn't matter how long it takes for fulfill, it gonna come to pass, and we in it right now. We're in it right now. It's a looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith. And so who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. For consider him that endured such contradictions of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin. And all of that happened to me. Remember, the Lord, the prophets got strive against sin to blood. You got unto death. You got strive for this truth unto death. Hey, my battery gonna finish, and I want to close out. They say before it finish, right? But the point is that we in the last time. This is the last generation, right? This is why it's a subliminal that they even get 5G right now. Cause this is and a G means generation. This is the 5th generation. You understand me? So hey, look at it. Lord's willing, I hope this lesson was edifying and quick to the point. And say shalom. God praises and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakadash. Double and say the elders and apostles of great and soon push this truth in the four corners in the highways and byways. I want to say shalom. Barakatah until another time.